Hello, welcome. If you're watching this, likely you are a yoga teacher or a movement fitness instructor of some sort that wants to be able to use Zoom to teach your classes virtually, and you'd like to know how you can really optimize that. For instance, you might be asking, how can I play music through Zoom while simultaneously teaching? Or, how can I be far away from my screen? What kind of audio equipment do I need? Or how do I make my video look better? So I am going to go through and share all this with you, not because I'm a Zoom expert and not because I'm a tech expert. This isn't what I do, but I've had many people ask me, how are you doing your Zoom classes? They look great, they sound great, you play music while you're teaching, how are you doing this? And it's a lot to explain, so I was like, I'm just gonna make a video. And the other thing too is I want to share this information because it took me months to just get it all working and flowing. And I'd rather you just be able to watch a video for 5 or 10 minutes so that you can focus on your beautiful work in the world and sharing it with others rather than stressing out over figuring out how to make your audio sound better or how do I play music. You can just watch this video. All right, my loves. So here, let's start here. And again, this is not like teaching tech is not my thing, so this will be messy, but I promise you're gonna, because I've looked, no one's teaching this online. So you're gonna get it all here. I'm gonna start by showing you how you can play music through Zoom and still hear your voice beautifully, where the quality is like a live in-person class. So the first thing is that you have to open Zoom in the app. If you go to your browser, like Google, and you go into the browser, Chrome or something, and you try to write in zoom.com and open up your event from your internet browser, this will not work. You have to actually have the app downloaded on your computer and open it from the app. So that, like I'm on an Apple computer, that's all my apps are at the bottom. The app will look like a little blue circle with a white video camera in it. Just make sure you open and begin your class from the app. So that's already happened. And then I am going to share my screen so I can share images with you, because I already did this once and realized you can't actually see my things that I see on Zoom. So let me go ahead and just share the screen here with you. All right. So just so you know, this is what it'll look like when you open it on the app, this little thing. And then I was able to go down here and start this. This is what I'm recording on. So what I want to show you is this image first. Isn't that a beautiful image below? I just have to look at this, especially if you're a yoga teacher. This photographer, his name is Jasper Johal. Look him up. His photographs are magic. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled episode. So if you look here, when you open up your Zoom, at the bottom center, you're going to see this thing, see where it's green, that says share screen. You're going to hit share screen. Then when you hit that, it's going to open up something that looks like this, and you're going to go to the bottom left and check mark this thing that says share computer sound. You've got to check mark that. And then you're going to go up to the top here where it says basic, advanced, and files, and you're going to select advanced. And then the next image that I'm going to bring, once you hit advanced, it'll actually look like you have it, and these 3 screens will pop up. And you're going to select this center one that says music or computer sound only. The reason being is you still want them to see you. You don't want to share your computer like I am. You want them to see you, but you want the sound, so your audio, your music, and everything to come through. So then you'll select that, and I'll show what that looks like once you do that. You'll select that, it'll turn blue, and then you come down here on the bottom right-hand corner and select share. So once you've done all of that, your computer's audio is now connected to your sound system on your computer, whatever you're playing your music from. I'm going to stop share so that I'm bigger now. So I use Spotify. I make all my playlists on Spotify. I tried using Pandora through Zoom, and I did a test with a friend, and she said it was coming through really weird. So I just stick with Spotify, and I make my playlist there. So I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to do those steps real quick again. Share screen, share computer sound, advanced, music or computer sound only, share. That's it. It's that. I did it, and now I'm going to show you how it works. Now I have Spotify open. You can't see that because I haven't shared my screen, and I'm going to hit play on the music. And as you can see, you can still see me. You can hear music through the computer. If you want to control the volume of the music, you control it on Spotify. So I can make it really loud, quite loud. You can still hear me, but I'm not going to be speaking that way. Or I can make it quite quiet. I normally do a little sound check to kind of find that perfect sweet spot where the music's coming through, but it's not overpowering my voice. And then you've got it, music and teaching. Now, this is the great thing. If you're just sitting in front of the screen, you don't really need any other audio. Your computer audio is probably enough. However, I move quite far away from my computer when I'm teaching. I actually have my computer set up over here. It's facing this way. And I'm really far away from the computer, which means that I would have to scream for you to hear my voice. So I needed to figure out the audio where I could be far away. I could even be upside down and downward facing dog. I could be turned away. And as you can see and hear, you hear my audio just fine because I have a little speaker. So I'm going to share my screen once again here. Let me stop my current share and stop my music. I want to just show you, I have my original audio that I use that's much more affordable, and then I'll tell you about my upgrade here. Let me just share the screen one more time. Like I said, it's going to become a real see. So this time, since I want you to see my screen, I'm not going through all that. I'm literally just sharing my screen. Boom. Now you can see it. So let me open up my web pages for you. So for the audio, originally, what I did is I got these things called Skullcandy. And actually, when I bought them at the beginning of 2020, they were $40, and now they're $30. Technology, right? The prices, they're always upgrading and then it's going down. And they work great. And these are the exact ones that I used. Right here, the Skullcandy Method Wireless in earphones, the black swirl, because I thought that was fun. Anyways, I used these and they worked great for months. And I technically could still use these. It's a very easy in, affordable, $30. And I would say I would give them 4 stars. The only thing that was a problem is that since it goes around your neck, one, that could be just kind of cumbersome to some people. But then since I was moving, sometimes this would move and just kind of cause my audio to shift just a little, not a lot. It wasn't a big deal. It still sounded great. And also just 2 times this happened out of lots of teaching where something got weird with the audio and my voice started sounding robotic. It only lasted for like 10 minutes, but still when you're recording a class or teaching a class and all of a sudden you sound robotic, it can be a little frustrating. So I was already like, oh, I do want to upgrade, but this is what I felt comfortable spending at first. So that's an option. And you just connect it to your computer. It's wireless. And there's like a little button here. There's a volume controller that only controls your volume. Their volume is controlled through your computer, what they hear. And then the center button will connect it to your computer wirelessly. Now, my upgrade though, and I actually just did this, and that's what I'm doing right now, is I got the Apple AirPods Pros. So the price range for these, you can see range anywhere from $150 to $250. I think right now, because it's early December, there's a lot of sales, and so it's probably pretty accessible to find them for around $100. I love these. I love them because the AirPod Pros, as you can see here in this image, they have this little, I don't know what you want to call that, just this little bubble that allows for them to stick in the ear with more ease. Though I have spoken to another yoga teacher friend who just has the regular Apple AirPods, and she says they stay in her ear fine. And those are more affordable. Those are around $100. So the sound quality is amazing. I don't have anything around my neck. Connecting it to the wireless, it's automatic once you set it up. Literally, I take them out of their charger and it just connects to my computer. It also has amazing noise cancellation. So like you can't hear my heater, you can't hear people talking, you can't hear anything, you just hear me. It's pretty awesome. So I'm really loving those. And then for my video, this is pretty amazing because when I bought this, probably like 6 months ago, it was double the price. It was $59.99 and now it's $29.99, and it is a fantastic camera. I actually want to show you. So look at me. And now this is with the camera, and it just is super easy. You put it into the USB port and put it on the top without, what I loved about it is it made the view bigger. So, which I needed more space because I felt like my camera was so close up and I needed it to open up so I could do movement. But it also, to my surprise, made the coloring so much richer and nice and clear. This is without it. Let's see if I can go here. And maybe I'll stop share. Okay, so I'm gonna try to change my video to just my built-in. Big difference, right? So it's much more grainy and muted. And also, I just felt like I had to put my computer so far away from me to open up space. And so when I just connect this external thing, just for right now, I mean, like I said, I paid $60 for this, and right now you can get it for 30. It's a huge improvement. So those are all of my tips. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Again, like I said, I'm not a tech person, but I have been using Zoom and learning how to make it really work. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And again, I just hope that this gives you the courage and encourages you to get out there and really start sharing your beautiful work with the world. All right, thanks so much for watching. Mwah.